kind of like the RFK shit. You know, it's like we're gonna remove the corn oil. We're gonna put in beef tallow. We're gonna eat a bunch of like steak. The food pyramid scheme, the scam was totally a falsehood. Okay, it put bread and starch and carbs on the bottom. Really, it should have been flipped upside down. The butter and the steak should have been at the bottom, and then the carbs should be up top. So now, like, I released the Keto Guido cookbook. That did pretty well. I have like learned to like add a little bit of sugar into my diet, but it's more of like a maple syrup. You there, Mike?
Yep.
It's
look at. Did you see that guy that's coming?
It's like paleo kind of thing.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Still like a little healthy, keto-ish, but not fully in ketosis.
Well, that's also something I didn't know, that you are a good cook and you have your own cookbook. And when you hear an Italian from Staten Island has their own cookbook, you're like, this is going to be great. And then you realize it's a keto one.
I don't ruin it.
That's
and gay.
Deeply disappointing. Yeah.
This pod is really making me realize like how I've disappointed every Staten Island man.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Big time. But yeah, the Keto Guido, which is a great name.
Yes.
By the way, I got to give you that.
You have a book?
It felt like you worked on a little bit more.
Yes.
In fact, we got it here, folks. The Keto Guido.
I think I'm like that was during the Chippendales days, so I might be like half naked.
Yeah, you're like gaunt and you're very skinny in this.
Yes.
Yeah.
But there's like am I like naked in one of them?
I don't know if you're naked, but that was actually.
He only read the cover.
That's what I was gonna say. Because here's the thing, the reviews are shockingly good for this, and what I like is like in most of these cookbooks, there's like pictures of the food, but you are like, I'm just gonna put in a bunch of headshots of me, and then
the paragraph for the recipe,
and then it's like the food, this one I love too because you're like, I can split an avocado, this is pretty nice, and then
maybe the promo ones had me. I was just wearing an apron and nothing else.
That's so funny. This one is got to be the best. I assume. What is this a recipe for? Just I'm a jerk off chicken. Just a
spaghetti and meatballs
with a nice little backyard workout.
Yes.
And then of course some motivational quotes that are I think pretty groundbreaking. I did it, and so can you. So look at that.
Yes.
And look at this. Oh, I didn't even see this. The G of GTL, Gym Tanning Laundry. So look at that. So you worked it all in there.
They have to throw. I hate all that shit, but the powers that be have to kind of, you know what I mean?
Of course.
Like if I get this job, like don't throw in some GTL like in the title. You know what I mean?
No, that would be.
I'm rebranding.
It would be you're fully rebranded now.
Yeah. Big fist pumping with Vinny and Mike.
Yeah, no, that's awful. No, we'll never do that. Are you still keto?
I just told you when you were wearing the glasses.
No, I remember. But but because I would assume like your mom, that must have been the only time she must have been pretty devastated. As an Italian mom, Sunday dinners, like that thing, like when you were like, I'm gonna not have pasta and carbs. And
well, now when she makes things, she has to ask me, like, she goes, Vin, are you eating?
Yeah. And that, a little guilt trip for an Italian mom too. I like that.
That means like, can I make you pizza or are you gonna throw it out?
Right.
And there are times where like I would like have a cheat meal or something. But as I was saying, like I'm more like, I always kept the keto tendencies. Like I never really feel the need to like down a dish of pasta and then go sit on a couch.
Right.
Like if I'm just like chilling throughout the day, it's like mostly like just some eggs and bacon, steak and vegetables. If I'm eating carbs, it's usually strategic, like around like a run.
Okay. But now you don't ever ask your mom, like you would never be like sacrilege and be like, Mom, make me like cauliflower pop.
No, well, sort of. So that's what that book is. That book is taking her recipes and then turning them keto.
Interesting.
So I have like a big ziti that's keto.
What is it made of?
Well, the thing about keto is you could eat cheese.
Sure.
So once you add in the cheat code of cheese,
but cheese doesn't have sugar in it?
No.
Interesting.
Nope. I mean, some might, but
yeah.
No, it's just dairy.
Yeah. So
you would use the cheese as like a tool. And then you kind of add in like things with almond flour. I have a keto pizza in there with this dough that I make out of cheese and almond flour. I have chicken cutlets that I make out of like almond flour. Some of these things taste better than the original.
Fuck you.
And they're
lean.
They don't.
No,
I'm telling you.
No, they absolutely. I'm telling you. That's like when a vegan's like, this mushroom tastes just like a cheeseburger.
Fuck that.
And you're like, I'm going to hit you with my car.
No, because we eat fat.
Yeah.
Fat is amazing.
Right.
If you can use it to the right, like in your meatballs and shit. A lot of times you go to like a healthy food place, like on Staten Island, there's like healthy food. It tastes like shit because they think that healthy food is grilled chicken and string beans.
Yeah.
But like I'm using fucking like butter and steak and pork and shit, you know, and bacon.
I think vegans like stuff. There's a lot of stuff that's like, I don't know how you would get enough of that diet in there. Even like when if I go to Van Leeuwen's to get ice cream, they have like the vegan menu and then the regular ice cream. And there was one time I was like, oh, let me get like whatever. It was like cookies and cream. And they go, do you want the vegan version or the non-vegan version? And I was like, yeah, I'm trying to look after myself. Maybe I'll do the vegan version. And she was like, the vegan version is like way worse. She's like, it's got so much more sugar and shit in it to make up for the fact to make it taste like actual ice cream. And they're like, it's way caloric. It's way worse.
The only thing like that the vegan might have an advantage of is like sometimes like anything that says like vegan, paleo, keto, the people making it might have been a little bit more mindful of the ingredients.
Sure.
So if I go to like Erewhon and I'm like, there's like a vegan chocolate cake, it's like vegan, but it's also paleo. Like they use like nuts and things and not like high fructose corn syrup.
You know what word I hate in the food sphere, which I know is legumes. And anytime someone's like, I'm going to make this using legumes, it's like just
like lentils?
It's like, but lentils is less. It's like just say beans, like if some kind, you know what I mean? Like legume, fuck you, you know?
That's a good point.
It's very pretentious.
And I remember like you just gave me a deja vu because that would come up a lot with the keto because people thought that it was keto, but it's not. It's like a carb.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, beans are carbs.
Yeah. Beans and quinoa.
Before we go any further, would you be able to sign this for my kid?
Yeah, sure.
I appreciate it. I'll tell you what to write here. You could you could say like, Dear Leo.
Dear Leo.
Thanks, man.
You're gonna tell me what to write?
Yeah. I'll just give you because I know what he. Just say, Dear Leo. This is why you go to law school. Would be great. And then that'd be cool. And then I
do anything for my fans.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean he's only 2.5, but I just want to make sure. You know,
this is gonna
keep him on the right path.
This is gonna be worth a lot of money one day.
Okay,
you know, it's like a stock.
Yeah.
You know?
I appreciate that, man. Thank you. That's gonna really scare the shit out of him.
Yeah.